imprisoning Parallax in the Lost Sector, but he escaped.
Swag! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Reaction Review. This is where I watch the movie, you can see my reaction, and then near the end, I do my review. Do know that I'm running out of movies, like I'm running out of my own Blu-rays and DVDs, and if you guys want to help me out, all you need to do is go to the description and pick out a movie for me. If you guys end up buying a movie for me, I will give you a big shout out. And when the first season ends for Reaction Review, I'm gonna do 12 episodes, so we're already halfway there. After 12 episodes, that's season 1. After that, whoever donated any movies to me, I'm gonna do a big giveaway for the people that did it. Big pull. I haven't announced it yet because I'm still thinking about like how big should I make it for. But if you guys don't have money, that's fine. Everybody's tied with money. I'm just gonna have to find a way to go to like pawn shops and just find some for like $5 or something like that. But today we are watching the best DC movie of all time, Green Lantern. Yes, I am trolling about that. But, you know, a lot of people wanted me to do another DC movie. I was going to do a Marvel movie, but I couldn't decide. And I was like, what movie? I haven't seen in forever. I was like, Green Lantern. I don't have a Green Lantern review in my thing because I used to, but then I deleted it because it was very poor edit. And that was when I was like first month of me doing YouTube, and it was very bad. So no further ado, let's put this on and let's get this going. I got pizza with me. Damn right. You've done and fucked it up. You have woken the beast. And when I mean the beast, I mean Parallax. But it's a terrible, like, already. It doesn't make sense. So these aliens crashed, and they said send help immediately. And you wander off, and automatically somehow you fall into a pit where there's this soul-sucking creature. You would think you would stay where you're at. You don't know what planet you're on. Now look what he did. Because of that, you get Ryan Reynolds coming out. Also, I am watching the extended version. The extended version has a couple things. Mainly, it has a lot of like origins towards Ryan Reynolds' character, Hal Jordan, when he was a kid, and his father. So the extended version has a couple cool little clips, but nothing like too big for Green Lantern. It's all about Hal Jordan and his father, like, you know, what he meant to him and everything, which I can see why they left it out because it just makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool to see Hal's origin, but no, it's not that. It's just, it's the same thing like as Batman, everybody else that loses a father, mother. It's the same thing. Like every superhero like has like some kind of history of just like losing somebody, and that's where they became who they are. This is actually boring. I'm gonna fast forward. God damn it, they put too much sauce in this damn pizza. Assholes. So we're actually about to hit 10 minutes into this movie, right? In the extended version. And what we're seeing is that we're about to see the actual death scene for Hal Jordan's father. Which is cool, but this is boring. Boring already. I'm not even kidding. There's nothing interesting about this. There's no. It's not like Batman where tragic moments happen. He's about to take off. The jet loses its control. Kaboom, and that's it. The only tragic thing I could say about this is that Hal was about to see his own father just blow up in front of his face. That's it. So now we're 12 minutes into the movie. Now we're at the beginning of the movie where everybody sees is Abasur searching and talking to Sinestro. I almost forgot his name, Sinestro, who's being played by Mark Strong, who does a phenomenal job as Sinestro. Like, seriously, he does. And right now, Abasur is trying to find what's going on with the universe, like what's doing this to planets and everything. And then he's finally gonna figure it out that it's Parallax, and Parallax is pissed because he's the one that put him in that planet. And Sinestro's saying, "Come back," you know. And then Abasur like goes, I cannot come back because I must destroy this." And this is where the beginning of the movie starts for a lot of people that watched it at theaters and everything. Kaboosh. I wish I could do that. Just bone a girl and then that's it. Don't even call her back and everything. He just like literally boned this chick and told her, yeah, there's water in a tap or something like that. I am gonna say that I like Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern and Hal Jordan. I think he played both pretty good. I just thought the storyline, visual, production, everything sucked. I think also like he was just at the wrong time at the right, like, at the wrong time of making this movie. If he was doing it right now, after like maybe the Avengers came out, I think he would have got more publicity of people liking it. Because either way, Man of Steel, right? Man of Steel, one of my most favorite movies that I will review one day, like a reaction review. That movie got so much shit for no reason on Rotten Tomato. Like, for instance, they gave Superman Returns a better rating than Man of Steel, which is stupid. But it's just like, I just think that around this time, it was just the wrong time. It was just the wrong time to do a movie. Which is also funny because we do get, Carol, who plays Star Sapphire, and it's being played by, what's her name again? Hold on, let me look. Yeah, Blake Lively, and it's funny because she's actually she's actually Ryan Reynolds' wife. I think they're having a kid as well, and it's just crazy how Jordan and Carol just had a kid. But it's funny how they met through this movie, and now they're like together and everything. But it would have been cool, for them to come back. But Ryan Reynolds already said he's not coming back. He's going to be playing Deadpool, which is cool. And he just called us Sapphire, and which is cool because that's who she is. I can see where this movie is really falling apart. Like, why? You're spending too much time on Earth and everything. You try to establish how Jordan's origin and everything, but this flying sequence, it's pointless in my opinion. I get what they're trying to do. He's struggling. He's going through times where he's thinking about his father. It's just it's boring. I can see why people are not liking this part. And once again, we get another flashback. How many flashbacks are we gonna get? We get it. His dad died. We all get it. Fucking boring. This reminds me a lot of The Dark Knight Rises, where like half the movie, it's just nothing's going on. Why? We're getting this boring ass scenes where like Hal Jordan is talking to his nephew and telling him he has to be fearless. It's his job. We all know that's bullshit because he chickened out, and just the scene just makes no sense. Like, it just doesn't, and it's boring to shit out of me right now. I forgot about this part. Like, it's so like, where's the action? Where is the Green Lanterns? Where all this? I know that saves it for the end. I always say to people that watch this, just skip like 40 minutes into this movie, and you'll be fine. You don't even want to know what happens at the beginning. Nothing. He's having flashbacks of his father. He regrets of not being fearless. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's it. So the people that are watching this, skip 40 minutes, then watch the movie. Then after that, it's not as bad. But this, in an extended version right now, when he's giving the boy a speech about like there's something over the horizon and all that, you get like a green little ball that goes into Hal's chest, because that the ball is what transforms him into a giant bubble and then takes him to Abbotsford. What the fuck was the whole point of that? You know what I mean? Like, that was just a pointless scene and a waste of film. What the fuck's going on? 35 minutes, and we're finally on Oa. This is where Sinestro is saying that, let me take my greatest warriors to defeat this parallax. And this is where the movie starts getting interesting, because Mark Strong just puts out a strong performance. Like, he's just an overall good villain. I don't even care if like they don't want to like mention the old Green Lantern. You bring back Mark Strong as Sinestro or as another villain. He's just a great actor, dude. He pulled out this character badass. Like, when I read comics, I think of his voice. Truth be told. So we finally get to meet one of the villains of the movie. His name is Hector, and he's the one that examines Abbotsford, and he gets I guess poisoned by the parallax. And then this character is so unnecessary. This character is not No, worst villain. Like one of the worst villains I've ever seen in a movie. Of course, we get Amanda Waller, who doesn't do much in this freaking movie, but it's just cool how they put that there. But you know what I mean? Amanda Waller is a big role. You're just gonna throw in her, and you're just gonna throw her in, and then like just waste her like that. Like she plays a big part of the universe, and she doesn't even talk about like what, like, you know, there's other things out there than, you know, than this. You know, you should be aware of that. Like that could be imagined of the Suicide Squad, the Task Force. They didn't do any of that. They wasted Amanda Waller, like, who had a lot of potential to set up like another universe, or just like, honestly, they could have got any other actor, like an unknown actor, to play this part, and I wouldn't even care, because they ruined Amanda Waller. Now Hal Jordan's gonna try and figure out the oath and figure out how to turn this oath on. The ring on, I meant. Yes, I just left during that sequence when he was saying, "The brightest day, the blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight," because I know the oath myself. And I didn't want to show off, because you know what? I am a Green Lantern myself, but I'm off duty today, so he's lucky I wasn't here to show him off. We're at the part where they're at the bar, having a romantic moment. Skip. I do like the sequence where they're showing where like Hector's becoming parallax, like the transform, like it's going inside his blood cells, and then how Jordan is going on his way to Oa. So it's cool seeing like a hero side and then the villain side, but still Hector's a shitty ass villain. But this is where the movie starts picking up, like about damn time. Fuck, like halfway through the movie already. I'm actually one of the few people that actually like, you know, the Green Lantern costume in the movie. I like how it made sense, like how it happens, like he's transformed and everything. And this is where like he's going through his transformation. It hurts because it's going into his skin. Like it's really cool. And it makes sense. I felt that creative idea made sense, and it was really cool. It's funny because like Tom Ray sounds like Michael Caine. Michael Caine from, you know, the Dark Knight trilogy, who plays Alfred, sounds just like him, which is crazy. I can see why people complain about like the CGI. The CGI is terrible. It is. It's pretty bad. But if you just like ignore it, it looks alright. But I see why everybody complains about it. Like, there's some sequence where it looks really good, and there's some sequences just like somebody really half-assed the job. They really should have took their time on this. Like, really, they should have. We get our first conflict with Sinestro and Hal Jordan, and like Hal Jordan thinks he can take him on, and Sinestro's like, "Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Let's see what you got." And it's just cool because then he pushes Hal to his limits, and then Hal thinks he's not strong enough, and it's cool because then like my favorite part of the movie is just where Sinestro goes, "You reek of fear, Hal Jordan." And it's just so cool because like Sinestro's not even trying, and this is one of the best parts of the movie. Okay, at this one part of the movie, right, Hector is taking blood samples, right? He took like this much blood from him and literally put like a little speck of drop of his own blood. Like, what the hell is the whole purpose of that? And holy shit, that's an old ass phone. A flip phone? This movie was made like in 2011, right? 2011, I think it came out. What?
JaeRoar was charged with imprisoning Parallax in the Lost Sector, but he escaped. Now headed here to take his revenge on you and destroy the core.
This is where I'm gonna tap out. I couldn't watch anymore. I literally took a nap after watching this movie. This movie is recommended if you need naps. What makes this movie so horrible is that it takes forever for great things to happen, like the fight scene between Hal Jordan and Sinestro, the epic fight scene near the end of the movie where there's a city being destroyed by Parallax, the point where you get Hal Jordan finally meeting Absurd. These take too long. They take way too long to happen. And that's why this movie just falls off. Never in my life, I've never watched a movie that I just felt like I'm about to pass out of boredness. Never. I've watched through like so many bad movies. X-Men, Superman Returns, and none of them did what they did to me that day. This movie gets a deep for being so damn horrible. Oh, if I had to give it up to like 1 to 10, it's like a 5. Like a 5 or 6. I remember I gave it a 7. But now after watching it and having all this knowledge of Green Lantern universe and DC universe, this movie is just so bad. Like, I can see why my friend was crying and saying this movie was terrible when we left to go see it. I looked at him and saying, dude, you're overreacting. It wasn't that bad. Now that I watched it, I'm like, because you like it's so hard. When you read the comics, there's so much epic shit that's going on. And the movie, nothing happens. Like, it takes forever. You get like maybe 3 to 4 good scenes in this movie, and then the rest are just pointless, waste of money. Hot Wheels, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, everything is just stupid. Everything was just terrible and bad. Do I recommend this movie to anybody? No. If you find it for $1, buy it so you can put your cup on top of it so it could be a cup holder or a cup rest, whatever they call it. But anyways, guys, my name is JaeRoar. Make sure to tune in next week for another reaction review. Please leave your requests down below. Make sure leave it for a Marvel movie or a different movie, because I'm gonna give DC a break after this. This one pissed me off to the point where I'm like, oh my god, they better never do something like this. And I can see why they're doing it for 2020. This movie was so bad, really bad. But thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to check out the recent reaction reviews right here. If you're new, make sure to check them out. Be a subscriber so you can get the latest reaction review videos. Thank you everybody for watching. My name is JaeRoar, and I just hit you with a 1-punch punch.